Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing here? It is the 27th of January. Uh, what do we got? My little sister's birthday today. There you go. I got that. Yeah, so coming right up on 7:30 a.m. Try to get a little bit earlier start so we can get this out before the openings. So what do we got this morning? Well, we got four stocks that reported yesterday, and United Healthcare was a big loser, as you cannot see, but now you can. All right, so coming back down here on the overnights, trying to muscle back. Was it yesterday? It was like 3:15 ish in here is where it dropped, and then we had some more selling pressure coming as the rest of the evening went through. All right, so trying to repair here just a tad now at 298.86. All of this on the fact that the government's going to be is not going to be as friendly with the funds as they've been in the past. With the insurers, all right, or well, particularly United Healthcare today, all right. So this is gonna bring our diamonds down pretty good, right? Because we know that the diamonds are tied in to healthcare in a big way, all right. So there was your 2 day up there on diamonds, and right now we're getting 491, so we're breaking. Yesterday's lows were 491.47, so we're sitting right there. All right, funny how they get to places. But 49.57, there you go. All right, we'll see if see what other groups are going to stand up. We had XLC Communications was a pretty good one yesterday. XLC. But that one is, and they got Meta tomorrow. So you got that one. You got to be a little shifty with there. And anything else that's going to tie into that, into the diamonds, and we'll go along as we go along here. I will be telling you exactly what sector they're in. All right, so this is our results from the United Healthcare on the diamonds this morning, coming back down, guys. All right, UNH. Getting beat up pretty good, got down to 292.20. Okay, so United Healthcare, American Airlines had good numbers, up 3%, not up 3%, but up $3 and change here. No, not even $3. I'm sorry, 15.08. Okay, closed at 14.57, but we are trading about 60 cents higher. You had Shooter down on the day yesterday, so we're going to kind of triangle. We're going to try to triangle that out. Okay, sorry about that. 15.08. Okay, we did on the overnight got up to 15.24. All right, so we would take out that, and we would be looking up in here, guys. This is the next magnitude that we'd be looking at, 15.20, and we're trading at 15.09 right now. All right, so American Airlines better, and I think the airlines are good. I think that I've been saying buy the dips on the airlines, and there's just another one that you see this morning. We'll look at a couple other ones here. Delta's a little better, 68.20. So 68.20, looking to take that day up here. So we'll see if Delta, if say American can start picking up the whole group. But I would be a little cautious about that. All right. JetBlue is not winning today. Closed at 508, it's trading down to 482. So JetBlue's coming back down a little bit there. And then Alaska Airlines is one of the ones I watch. I like the inside day, 48.16. Was up to 50 on overnight, so 49.79. Looking to be unchanged for the most part there on Alaska Airlines, and then we'll look at United Airlines. You all 108.92. We closed at 107.76. Yesterday's highs was 108.14. We're taking 108.50. If you want to triangle out, baby, 109.59. If these airlines want to soar with the wings, all right. And then if you don't like to trade them single-handedly, you could trade the Jets. And Coolio Jets, by the way, coming back down here on a shooter down yesterday. You're probably going to get a lift here, 28.30. All right, so this one's going to be not too much here. All right, kind of quiet here on the Jets. All right, so that's like an ETF for the airplanes and the airlines. All right, so that's all right. So we got American Airlines, a little better there, and we got General Motors, and General Motors had little better numbers here too. We closed at 79.43. We did get up to 86.10. I say that's going to be hard to get back up to. That I call that a beacon. All right. A beacon for which you will see it blinking. Okay, I'm here, but you ain't gonna be anywhere near it soon. I think. I think this is a nice move today. Let's take what we get today. All right, so 79.43 with the shooter. Then notice they were all selling into pressure, selling pressure definitely, but it was still buyers were still in control all the way to the end of the day there in General Motors. And right now we're trading at 82.85, so we're coming back up into this area right in here. My next magnitude is going to have to be around 82.73, and we're there right now. All right, so if we start to move up from there exponentially, my next guy's got to be somewhere up in this area here, 83.19. All right, 83.19 if General Motors wants to get back up. All right, so General Motors good, American Airlines good, United Healthcare kind of a disaster. A little bit of a disaster for sure. It's not even a little of one. And then Boeing. All right. Boeing, I can't say enough. I will be buying more today. All right. Boeing's coming down here a little bit, closed at 248. It's only down $3 and change. Kind of messy down here too. I don't know what this is, if this is real. If it is for real, then hee-haw. Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright. But I don't see that happening. All right, so shooter came back down. Boeing. All right, so Boeing with the 222 down. We're in this channel. All right, and we're looking for this reversal to turn around and get this thing going back up again. I think Boeing is still going to be okay. They're growing their cash, and they got their workers working. They're totally backlogged on airlines, and we know that, and we know that, and we know that. All right, but they are getting to work. All right. So again, I've been saying this. I think Boeing really doesn't get right until the second quarter, and but this is where you plant the seed, so you can dine. So you can dine later. All right. And we're not gonna. I don't see us getting much lower prices here either. So. Buy dips on that thing. That's all I can say. All right, Boeing better. Unless the market falls apart and everything goes to hell, then everything will go to hell. All right, Meta. Gonna report tomorrow. Okay, better this morning now. Better than yesterday, 672.36. It's about a $1.20 higher. Got up to 676.90. This is really going to tell what's going to be happening with the Mag 7. All right. We got Amazon's a little stronger this morning, okay? And Amazon hasn't been pushing, and either is Tesla. So if there's two stocks that you want to look at that are just not getting their job done, it's Tesla, and it is definitely Amazon. All right, Amazon finally back up to 240. This thing cannot move. All right, so problematic with the it's just got the flu bug, and not getting out of it anytime soon. So anyhow, Meta, we'll see what brings tomorrow. All right. I hope that I hope that, we get the Alleluia and everything moves up. But I don't know. All right. So sounds like a great story, but it's just a story. All right. So what other sectors are we looking at here? Let's look at the couple of names that we had. I got Net had good earnings today too, man. Closed at 189.35, 189.35, up to $219.41, coming back down on this guy. All right, so right now trading at 212. 212 brings us up into this area right in here. Looks like we're going to take it all out. Is that right? 215.30. I got one below there. Well, 211.69, we've already passed through that, so you look like you're going back up to the highs up here. All right, Net, nice move up on your Cloudflare. All right, so we talked about this yesterday. I talked about D-Dog. All right. D-Dog up again higher this morning now, 140, guys. That cannot get enough. I don't know how to get the hell in, all right? The big problem here is how to get into D-Dog. Somebody send your cards and letters. Give me some thoughts, all right? 140, 140.10, so slightly higher. But coming is, and I guess right here, 140.52 to get through there. All right, so we'll see if it can get through here. Then it get through this, and then you can start to see a pivot machine gun set up at some point during this day thing. All right, so still gone well, man. All right, taking all that out right there. All right, now finishing the job here this morning at 140.41, which looks like that's going to happen. Triangle out. Right, broadening formation back up, and now we wait to see how they're going to go from there. All right, this has been a lot. I mean, this has been 2-1-2 day, really nice setup on the 2-1-2 day there. All right, so D-Dog better. I like the Cloudflare stocks, but you got to be very selective about who you're dealing with. All right, Salesforce. I mean, it should be at 280. And it's not. That's what tells me everything about it. It's 2-2 yesterday. Garbage. Finish this with a garbage day. What are you up this morning now? 236 you want to go up to? From 229 you want us to pay 236? I'd be patient. I'd be patient with it, all right? But with D-Dog moving nice and Net moving nice, if that group doesn't get moving, then they all dead, all right? Snowflake not really responding too much this morning. I don't see it. 214 up maybe $2 and change higher here this morning. We'll see if that can get back up. 215.05. It's still stuck inside day right now. So Snowflake, keep an eye on that one. And then you got the SAP. The SAP has been really nice with the 3-day gapper up. This has been a nice move here. Coming back in now a little bit, all right? So they're selling some SAP to buy some D-Dog and buy some Net and potentially maybe some CRM. I'll give you one more as long as we're in there. All right, IBM, so much room to go. I think I talked about this yesterday too. 296.97, guys, slightly higher. Okay, IBM could wake up and just start running. All right, so again, the Cloudflare stocks, Microsoft is in that group too. All right, and what's Microsoft doing here? 473. All right, giving us another $3 kick this morning. We'll take that. All right, I'm still in Microsoft. I'm still in Google. I'm still in NVIDIA. I'm still in Apple. I am not in Tesla. I am not in Meta. And I am not in Amazon. All right, I'd like to be in Amazon, but I just don't like the pain. All right, I don't want to be whining on everybody all the time. All right, so Microsoft, that's kind of where we're at, guys. Micron, somebody's putting a $400 price tag on Micron, $490. This one just got away, man. All right, I couldn't hold one share. No, couldn't. All right, so Micron, nice move here to the upside. Things out of control. And somebody Jeffries or something put $490 price tag. I don't know what those guys are smoking over there, but why not, right? This thing has been really moving nicely. All right, so a couple of names here that I got that kind of off the beaten path here. Rocket Lab, we haven't talked about these stocks the last few days, about a week now, and they've been down. Okay, so 2-2 down now, and that's the reason why I haven't been really talking about them, is because they have been coming back down. All right, so Rock Lobster needed to get an attitude adjustment, and it did get a nice attitude adjustment yesterday with the 2-2 day down to finish the. So this was what today? Today we're Tuesday. All right, so Friday, Monday. Downer yesterday, and now we're coming into Tuesday today on the 27th of January. All right, 80.17, 82.35. So you're going to be inside day in here in Rocket Lab. They ain't going to stay down for long. All right, but they're down on the week right now, so be cautious with them. GE 2-1. In tune with Boeing. GE, nice move to the downside. Yeah, again, you ain't going to keep this thing down for long either. All right, Lockheed Martin, we'll see there. They're 2-2 day down. So we see that they dumped some of the defense stocks, and what are they picking it up on? Maybe they're picking it up on some airlines. I don't know. The diamonds, let's go back to the futures. He said go back to the future. So let's go and look at SPY this morning. Okay. $694.52. All right, going back up to all-time highs. Let's go to a 30 and get a better idea. Oh, I am on a 30. Let's go to a 15er. All right, there you go. All right, so that was yesterday, coming down at the end of the day. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, I got totally backed up. I didn't see that. What the hell? All right, coming here now. All right, so choppy, man, really choppy here. Choppy on the trade. I know now you can see it a little bit better. All right, see the chop going on here on SPY right now. 694.44, guys. 694.44. So at the end of the day, 694.13. All right, so SPY looks to take day up, guys. All right. And we got the diamonds kind of bleeding a little bit. All right, Q's 629.27. Yesterday's highs were 627.69. We got up to 630 and change, and now we're coming back down to 629.25. That gets us back inside day. No, that's going to be day up, all right? So day upper on SPYs and Qs. So watch XLK. All right, XLK is the one you want to watch today. All right, XLK should act better. You had a 3-2 up yesterday, and we'll see if XLK can keep it going on your tech side. All right, so you're seeing Meta right now really not doing anything here. Amazon is retreating again, coming back down. Tesla, every time it gets up, it seems to get knocked out. Google is kind of flat right now, and NVIDIA is acting like total garbage. All right. So we got that going for us, too. A couple of strange ones that I got here. I got, what is that one I got there? BIAO. Have no IAO. I have no idea. Hold on a second there. BIAO. BAIO? Hold on a second. I'm trying to go too fast. BAIO. Where'd it go? Disappeared on me now. BIAO. BIAO. All right. Well, that's not coming up, so we'll move on to the next one. I have no idea. I like this. The staples have kind of stalled out here. All right, and Procter Gamble's a little bit lower this morning again now. Um, so this group has been holding up pretty good, nice, right? Um, and XLB has been a beast, all right, because it's got the silver and the gold in there, and you got some mixed bags in there. You got some Flavor Flav is a little bit lower here yesterday. What else on that group here? We had a couple names that were coming back down here. DuPont, so Eco Labs, Sherwin-Williams. So keep an eye on that group too. There is a mixed bag, but it's just overwhelmingly been taken over by the metals. So and you know there's stocks that are going to fall off, and that's just the way it's going to be. But XLP comes back inside here. Little pivot move here to this side now. It would take 82.65 to break that down. 82.57 right now, guys. All right, so looking to take the 2-day back down on the XLPs. I think that they're still very strong. They're just pushing them aside to see who else can start to step in. And right now it's XLC Communications because they got Meta right now. All right, 118.10, guys, higher now on XLC. We talked about XLC yesterday. This sector is really good right now. All right, so we'll look at a couple names in there, and I'll just look them right off the top of my head. Cheater Communications. I said Cheater. All right, Cheater coming back up here. So I don't know what that's all about. 194 doesn't get you anywhere. You're still stuck inside there. All right. So Charter Communications needs 194.51 to get. Now that's telling us 94.83, but there's no meat, no potatoes there. All right. We know that Netflix is garbage, and it's been down, and it's staying down as it continues to move down to the downside. Now dailies. You got a little higher high yesterday, but closed back inside. What are we trading at? 85.31. We're not doing anyone inside. Netflix is really, really dead. All right. We already talked about Meta. Meta's come back down a little bit. All right, so Meta's going to be the deal breaker on Mag 7. At least I hope he will be. All right, and then we had a good Match.com had a good day yesterday. Look at that one with the 2 up on the day. Maybe a continuation to the upside on this thing. All right, that one's better. And Bumble was moving too. Bumble. All right, Bumble back up to 388. 388 coming back. Nice day yesterday with the outsider there. All right, Bumble. And then you got Comcast. All right, Comcast is moving nicely. I think Comcast goes higher from here yet even. All right, coming back from the look at the last, 5 months of the year. All right, started with the 3-2, puker, and then it got strong at the last, on December, turned things around a little bit. Now you're 2-2, you're 3-2 back. So what do we get? We get 3-2-2 back up. All right, on the monthly. That works on every time frame. 60% of the time, it works every time. All right, Comcast, better. CALM, I like this Calm too. Calm's better this morning now, coming back up a little bit higher here. Calm, what was yesterday's highs? 82.41. We're trading at 82.25. All right, I'm looking for Calm for more to the upside on that one. All right, again, these are tied in with your staples though. All right, Unfi had a nice 2-day up on the United Foods, 36.99, guys, higher this morning. All right, Unfi looking to go up higher as well. All right, these are all tied in with the food. So those should pick the rest of the staples up. And then I got talking too much. All right, so now we're going to go and we'll take it to utilities. All right, so they finally showed up some red on a day. 42, it was the low yesterday, 42.66. We are slightly higher inside at 42.73 on your utilities. What do you got there? Natty gas. So Natty. Natty down 20 cents. Natty not doing nothing. All right. Been cold everywhere. The whole damn country's been cold. All right. So some of that that blend here. So watch those staples. We got a couple that are really good. I think it's coming in from food right now, and we'll see if anything can get changed there. All right, and I hate to say it, but these drillers are good, but they're really choppy. 49.41 here on XLE going higher this morning. Okay. Yesterday's highs were 49.89, so we're getting closer to take day up there. We'll see if anything can get going there. And then you look at your crude on the move here a little bit. My light sweet crude too is up higher here this morning. All right, so UCO on the move here just slightly up about 50 cents. Looking to take the day up though on your energy. We look at Chevron real quick. There you go with your inside day. Looking to take that 212 back up. 168.50 will get the job done. See if that can get going. Exxon. All right, and then Exxon was a big down day, an outsider, so just nasty on all that. All right, but I want to finish it up here. OIH. All right, keep it. OIH is stuck inside here now, so I don't expect anything too much. Unless it really starts to go soaring one way or another. I watch these things pretty closely. All right, and then we watch Schlumberger. Right, Schlumberger is one of your drillers inside day, and they fell apart at the end of the day there yesterday too. As you can see, 2-2 back down at the end of the day. Notice that there was some puking coming back down at the end of the day. And then there's Halliburton. You got that group in there as well. 2-2 in the red over here, trying to get back above 34.16. That is taking day up on Halliburton, but watch the OIH. That's the one that's more important. All right, so big picture, United Healthcare in the crapper. And less Fed money going to United Healthcare. So that's the reason why. That's the story there. Boeing firming up on cash and starting to build more planes. Stay bullish on that. Net looks really good. NET, let's see if it can lift up Salesforce, and we'll look and see if it can get some snowflake going on, and we'll watch IBM. All right, and SAP. I like that SAP as well. All right. And then American Airlines, I think good earnings, good numbers. Let's see if they can lift up the jets, see if they can get those going. Delta's a little bit better. Again, Meta tomorrow should straighten out the Mag 7. Tesla and Amazon suck. And Microsoft is good. Microsoft is good and getting better. Definitely want to be buying that one on dips. And Apple, I think Apple has finally gotten right here a little bit. But if Meta reports crap, then we're all going back into the basement, and we'll see what happens from there. Watch the silvers and the golds. They continue to do their thing. XL Utilities, they look like garbage, but they could turn around and start moving here. XLE's a little bit higher this morning. XLC Communications, that group is good. All right, I pointed out the stocks in there. Staples have fallen apart, but I think they're going to come soaring back. Don't run away from them yet. Sometimes you got to whine. All right, so sit tight. I'll be around at lunchtime. Be good.